MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
David Webster will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting trouble. The left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. first pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And they'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Webster has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alvarez is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Dylan Lewis.
Now to the plate, Dylan Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2-1 now. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Josh.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Alvarez is in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Jimmy Chavez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
George Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey.
1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Seager onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? At the plate, Earl Avery. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's in there.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Robert Kluka is on deck. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguers can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Robert Kluka, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Seager stands at second with no outs. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Batting up, the pitcher, Jimmy Chavez.
Digging in now, Jimmy Chavez. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The first baseman, number 25.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Everett Roberts. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Alvarez is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers lead this one 2-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here comes the 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Quincy Davidson waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming.
17.
He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now in the box, Quincy Davidson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Starkey on at first, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for one, with no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Up top, it's 2-0. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Line toward the gap in left center. Uh-oh, he missed it. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dylan Lewis. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
But the runner's back easily. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. There's one. Out. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. smoke toward the hole. Avery on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top 2-0. Next for Milwaukee, Jude Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's out number 1.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Dixon Machado.
Digging in, Dixon Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A swing hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. The 3-1. On the ground to the right side. To his right, Roberts. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here now is the pitcher, David Webster. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Two and 1 to count. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run for Corey Seager, his third home run of this series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Stepping in now, Robert Luca. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. One ball and 2 strikes to count. These 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Coming to the plate now, George Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, George Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just off the inside corner. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. A strike, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Drilled to first. Roberts fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
At the plate, Edgar Owen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting second baseman Earl Avery.
Now at the plate, Earl Avery. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Roberts. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Chavez.
The pitcher, Jimmy Chavez.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Everett Roberts. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Starkey. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Dylan Lewis, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Ed Sherman takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. In now, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Peterson is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lewis is off at first with 2 away. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Brewers, no outfielder, number 20.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Quincy Davidson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. A runner at first with no outs here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jude Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He got him. Time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Here's Corey Seager, already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Luca.
Into the box now, Robert Luca. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that's low, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Jimmy Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Luca on third. Grandal on second. Puig at first. 1 gone. And he misses 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Everett Roberts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here it comes, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Mookie Betts, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers nothing. Dixon Machado digs in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away. Roberto Doyne will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 13, George.
So
Alvarez.
Stepping in, George Alvarez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Dino Escalona is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Dino Escalona.
Digging in, Dylan Lewis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Dylan Lewis.
First offering on its way. Line hard toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alvarez moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he's safe.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Kluka.
Standing in, Robert Kluka. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Yasiel Puig, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ball 2 now.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two out, bases loaded. Line drive, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Edgar Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 29, Edgar Anderson.
Standing in now, Jimmy Chavez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Anderson has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Anderson, a former Miami Marlin, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers nothing. Striding into the box, Edgar Owen.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Earl Avery, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit back toward the mound, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. If he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Starkey. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Avery, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Kluka takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 17.
Into the box, Quincy Davidson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 0-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Willie Lowry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Lowry.
Now at the plate, Everett Roberts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The first baseman, Everett Roberts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Mookie Betts will be next. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lowry, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Dylan Lewis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Jude Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hernandez stands at first with 1 out.
Here
1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield.
Now batting, the pitcher, Willie Lowry.
Patrick Rosales will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Rosales.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Martin Baxter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 14, Martin Baxter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Baxter, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Robert Pluka. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Dodgers out in front, 7-0. Yimi Garcia, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Yimi Garcia.
Striding in, George Alvarez. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4.
Alvarez.
Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Nope.
2-1. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So striding forward now, Edgar Owen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Earl Avery, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 20.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Starkey, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Owen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final.